How do you view the US role when it comes to Israel's war on Gaza? And why does the US seem to have this we will support Israel come what may idea?
As you know, and it's very unfortunate that the Israeli lobby controls the U.S. Policy in the Middle East. And President Trump has been a good ally of Israel. He gave them the green light to go into Gaza and unfortunately murder Palestinian children and women. And now they're starving the Palestinian children to death. And if he claims he wants peace in the Middle East and he tries to be the president of peace, he failed because he could put pressure on the Israeli prime minister, who is a war criminal, at least to allow food to enter Gaza. And he hasn't done it yet. When you see children starving to death, and the whole world is watching and doing nothing about it, what happened to human rights? What happened to peace? What happened to love? And those poor children cannot even find grass to eat. And it's very unfortunate. That's what you call a war crime. And President Trump, with due respect to him, he's a war criminal because he's supporting the starvation of the children and the genocide in Gaza. He promised to be the president of peace. He has done nothing yet in the Ukraine and Russia. He promised to solve it in 24 hours. Nothing has done yet. Is done. Libya now is unfortunately is on fire. You have the Sudan, and but to go back to the Palestinian issue, this is the only issue that must be solved first, because there will be no peace without a Palestinian state. And if we don't do it, we'll never have peace. Secondly, the Iran nuclear program, he promised to sign an agreement with Iran, has done nothing yet. So I want him to allow his advisors to do their jobs, because he wants to decide and try to accomplish what he promises, but he cannot. Steve Woodcock has been doing a good job, so he should let him do his job. I believe in him, and he proved to be a good diplomat, because in the State Department nowadays, we don't have good diplomats anymore. We used to in the past, and Secretary Rubio doesn't have the experience to communicate with world leaders. So it's very unfortunate that United States, that was a beacon of peace, beacon of human rights and democracy, became United States of Trump alone. And he believes he is the emperor of the world. In order to bring peace, you must respect the people you deal with, and he has no respect. President Putin is a smart diplomat, and President Trump cannot force him to do what President Trump wants. This is unacceptable to Putin and to President Xi of China. So we hope that President Trump will reconsider his policies and at least try to feed the Palestinians in Gaza, and at the later on put pressure on the Israeli government to stop murdering the Palestinian children and women, and they should get out of Gaza. And in regard to the Israeli hostages, yes, Hamas, maybe it's time for Hamas to free them, because keeping them is not helping the cause of the Palestinian people.